What up, everybody? It's Laker Boy Waldo. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sami, aka Laker Boy Ace.
Man.
Currently it's commercial break, but behind us we have Spectrum Sports playing. This is where we watch our games usually. And today, we're actually going to be giving you guys the post-game analysis.
Right, so we just watched the Spurs versus the Lakers, and man, we had that. We had I have a tear in my eye because we were right there.
You know, one word to sum up this game: resilience.
Resilience, yeah.
I mean, they toughed it out. They didn't get the W. They earned the W, basically.
Right.
We really gave them a run for their money. Turnovers were pretty bad, and we didn't make the right defensive stops that we should have made.
Right.
But other than that, as usual, the hustle was there.
Right, so me and Sami will start off with what we saw some pros in the game, and then we'll go on to the cons.
Yeah.
And that's basically all this video is going to be, just a quick one. Just shorty.
Just to expand upon what I just said, because it's pretty vague if you put it like that.
Right, so pro number one for me.
Yes.
Resilience, as you said.
Oh, yeah.
We stuck with it. We started off on a 9-0 gap. First, we couldn't make a single shot. Luke Walton called a timeout. Nick Young right off the bat took another shot. He made it, and we kind of got in our rhythm then.
Exactly, and another pro is everybody was cohesive once again.
Yeah.
They played perfectly with each other. Each piece complemented each other, and what's most interesting is the depth of our team. And I'm going to point this out, all right? Jose Calderon was the starting point guard, not Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah.
What's up, Nissan? Hook us up with the
advertising game.
Ooh. All right, let's not get distracted.
By the way, Young Lou, we'll get to that.
But yeah, so what I was saying is Jose Calderon started over Jordan Clarkson. Makes you think for a second, but then it's smart. This shows Luke Walton's IQ because he's like, let's not mess with the second unit. Bring in Jose, the third string point guard, and just let him do his thing. Second unit comes in and balls out as they did.
Right, we've seen that before when Mozgov got hurt. Right, we didn't. Luke Walton didn't want to start Tariq.
Exactly.
Because that would affect the second unit. And we saw that exact case why he did not do that again.
Yeah.
The second unit was so important in the comeback for this game that it makes so much sense that you don't want to ruin that cohesion.
The second unit starts looking like the first unit the more we go down into the game.
Right.
You think they should start.
Right. And for the most part, I mean, Lou, Ingram, Nance, they were in the game for the most part.
Sweet Lou. You know, a couple months ago, you would have asked me.
Trade him.
Get rid of him. Get rid of Nick Young. Change the whole team. But now, dude, $7 million a year? What a steal. Next year, we're making the playoffs 100%. Agree or disagree, feel free to comment down below. Lou Williams is going to be 100% great asset for us next year. When we are in those scoring jobs, this man comes in and just drops 15.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing.
Yeah, and we really needed that today because we didn't have our boy D'Lo.
Oh, yeah.
Man, Lou came in with calm, collected mentality, and he just took over. And that's something we didn't even get to see that much last year because Byron kind of made him nervous. You know, it just feels like he knows that the second unit is his, and when he's in that lineup, it's his team.
Which goes back to the pro cohesiveness. Everybody's playing together.
Right. So then pro number two, I would say personally, is surprisingly our team defense. Not guarding LaMarcus and Kawhi, they killed us.
Yeah.
But in terms of making plays, for us offensively, we had a lot of plays where we were down by 12, 13, and Clarkson or someone would get a steal, throw in a break, and we'd start a run right after that.
Yeah.
And that's, especially for a young team, to know that defensive stops is what starts runs.
And, you know, that's what's great because Nick Young does that often.
Yeah.
And you also see Jordan Clarkson always put his arms out trying to get the ball.
Right.
What's even more surprising is Jose Calderon did that to a certain extent tonight. I saw him. He kind of stepped out of bounds a bit when he was guarding Tony Parker, but he kind of did his thing. He went out there and he's playing defensively.
It's a fundamental textbook of basketball. Have your arms out.
Which speaks on what Luke Walton's trying to preach to this court, which we were both really happy to see. Obviously, throughout the game, we were pretty frustrated, as of a lot of these games. A lot of them are frustrating because we're just so close to hitting that mountaintop. You know, we're close. And this is basically a summary of how this season's going to go, essentially. We're just going to have a lot of games where it's like,
right there. You're right there.
So, yeah. But, I mean, okay, we've been pretty nice talking about the team.
Right, but there's clear cons.
Clear cut.
Number one, turnovers. And that's what comes with a young team, but man, turnovers, oof. so frustrating, so frustrating. We're on a run, we're doing good, and then turn over the ball.
Silly play. Like sometimes Julius Randle, he's turning into a great playmaker. Sometimes I think he's a future Draymond Green type of player. But he overthinks sometimes. You know, sometimes he should just drive in and just score with that mass that he has. But instead, he decides to think twice and make a bad play, a bad pass.
Right. Or adding on to that, sometimes he'll think, you know what, I'm just going to take it into the lane. Kind of like his old rookie-ish ways where he'll get triple teamed and just jack up his shot. So, I mean, there's that young inconsistentness that causes the turnovers. Yeah. And honestly, for me, for that being our number one con, I'm okay with that. Because I know as you get older, the more you play, especially with such a supportive coach like Luke, that's not a big deal.
And, you know, the main reason I think these players do it is because they're still trying to establish their dominance in this league. Right. They understand they're still rookies, and they want to prove to the opposing team that, you know, I'm someone you should be afraid of. Right. I can actually ball out on you. Right. And, you know, that's what I guess Julius Randle's trying to accomplish. When he goes out there and does those weird ISO plays, that's him showing us, you know, like, you know I can pass the ball here and there. Sometimes I may not appear as aggressive, but I am aggressive. Right. And that's the rookie thing we're talking about. Right. Eventually we'll realize what they are.
Exactly. And that perfectly ties into con number 2, which is aggressiveness. Yeah. Players like Ingram, who else? Nance.
D'Angelo.
But I mean, he didn't play, right?
Yeah, but D'Angelo.
But see, like when D'Angelo's not there, you need like those Nance, Ingram players to step up. Yeah. And personally, I didn't see either of them step up the way I wanted to. They played great for like what they did. They played great. But you need to know when your so-and-so leader is not playing, you need to step up.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, D'Angelo, the thing about him is he sometimes is inconsistent with his aggressiveness, but he gets shots up. And like you said, if he's not there tonight, team has to step up. Waldo got his points.
Speaking of the devil.
This is the GOAT, guys. I just want to say, give him 2 years. Don't be so hard on him. You know, I was just talking to Waleed about this. He's not Giannis Antetokounmpo, but they have similar body types where they're very slim and they're just very, not weak, but they're not tough like NBA
But see,
bodies.
here's the thing, 1 for 9, right? And you could tell when he was 0 for 8, he didn't want to shoot anymore. And as a rookie, you need to be comfortable with taking more shots, no matter how many you miss. And I get it, there's team ball and all of that, but when we need Ingram to step up, he needs to be comfortable to the point where he's like, you know what, I'm cold, but I'll get through it. I need to keep taking shots because my team needs me to take shots.
And that's what he has been doing. He's been showing consistent effort on both ends. When he's not scoring, he's rebounding. I mean, I think he finished the game with, it doesn't show, but 5 rebounds, I'm pretty sure. And, you know, that's pretty good for a rookie, and he's that skinny. He's out there just showing effort. Right. And that's all we can ask for this team, which ties back to the word of the day, resilience. That's what they are. I think that's this team's identity. For a while, I was thinking, what word can we use to identify this team?
Resilient.
It's resilient. They're out there every night, and you can't sleep on this team. Scouts, you know, you have to read the scouting report and know each player, because each player has a very certain role, and they all fulfill it.
Right, so that's basically all we have. It's just a quick post-game analysis. It was a loss, frustrating. I know we wanted to beat the Spurs. We have a tough schedule ahead of us, though, but honestly, I still found a lot of positives in it. Sami did too. And as a young team, that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, it's only up from here.
Yep.
So that's real. A little heads up. A new video is coming soon. Promise we're going to be more consistent. Been a bit busy. Our newest upload after this will explain why.
Yeah.
And on top of that, please follow us on Twitter, add us on Facebook, add us on Snapchat. Because if we're not uploading, we're constantly
on social media
tweeting, or we're adding Facebook photos and images just to be involved with you guys, because at the end of the day we try to make this a discussion with us and you, otherwise it just feels like we're talking to ourselves. So yeah, that's about it, guys. It's been real. It's your boy Sami, aka Laker Boy Ace, signing out.
Laker Boy Waldo, peace.